Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I'm going to be teaching how to make this hairband that is raining. Let's get started. I have my stretching band there. This is what I'm going to be using at the top. These are the fabric I'm going to be using. This side is a 2 side folded into 4. Then this is the midpoint. I'm going to be measuring 15 because I want mine to be bigger one. These are the 15. I'm going to take this 15 all round, just like the way I'm doing it now. I'm going to be taking it all round. I hope you can see what I'm doing because it's very simple. It's not hard. A beginner can also do it if you can know how to sew. You can sew it. Now I'm going to connect this 15 inches here, connect it round like this. I'm connecting it now. Connect it round. Now I'm going to cut it off. Follow the line. I've cut it off. I'm going to be opening it. Now I've opened it. It's not a round circle. In these lines I'm going to be taking half an inch. I'm going to be taking half an inch. And this half an inch, I'm going to sew it all round. I'm going to sew it round with a gather stitch because I'm going to be gathering it. I'm going to be sewing it all round. Now I've sewn it with gather stitch, but it's still too big. I'm going to gather it. How to gather it? In this rope that you are seeing on my hand, I'm going to take one of the rope. I'll begin to drag the rope little so that I will not cut it. Once you cut this rope, it's just spoiled. You have to go back and sew it again. I'm dragging it careful. I want to gather it round. Now I've gathered it round. This is how it look. Now I'm going to be measuring the place I gather now, because I measure my head. My head is 25. Sorry, my head is 25. I've measured it. Now the place I gather it, I'm going to tie it so that it will not be losing. Now I'm going to cut it off. Now I just have to adjust everything together to make sure the gather is not that full in one part and one side is not full, just like the way I'm doing it now. Now this is the band I'm going to be using. I've already marked it before. I take 2 inches. Now I'm going to trim the 2 inches because I'm going to be using the band. I'm just cut it. This is 2 inches band. You can make your own more than 2 inches, but mine is just okay in 2 inches. Then the other one is also 2 inches if you fold it like this. Now I'm going to be opening it. I'm going to open it and join the two together. Yeah, I'm going to be allow the two together. Then I'm going to sew that place and I'll come back and show you how it look. Now I'm going to be trimming the excess. I've sewn it. I just have to trim the excess because it's not needed. Because if I leave the excess, it will not be choking out. I don't need it. Now I'm going to iron it properly so that this line, this place I'm ironing will flat. Now just take my measurement. Remember, you measure your head round. Mine is 25. 25. I divide the 25. I put the measurement here. I'm going to be sewing there now. Then do the same thing that I do earlier and iron that very place so that it will flat. Now I'm going to pick the each point and just iron it so that you can get a perfect band. You will know where the band start for. You know, this is stretching fab band. You don't have to use a hot iron. Now do the same thing at the other side too, as you can see. Yeah, then iron it properly to get a line. Now I've ironed it. I'm going to be zigzagging this place. I just showing you all around so that it will not be shifting. Now I've zigzagged it. You can see, if you have zigzag machine, you can also use it. If you don't have, you can use straight stitch too. This is the band. Now I'm going to be placing the band like this. I'm going to place it like this. You know, this band is shorter because it's stretching. You have to be dragging the band when you are sewing it with a straight stitch. You have to be dragging the band all round. Now I'll sew it. These are the allowance. We don't need it. We have to trim it off. Have careful when you trim it, then you now weave it. If you have weaving machine, you can weave it. If you have stretch zigzag stitch, you can use it. This is how the band look. This is how it be. This is very big one. You can use 10, you can use 15, you can use 11, depends on how big you want the band to look alike. This is the finished part of the band. Please guys, like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Bye.